Alright guys, welcome to another episode on the channel. So as I was stating in the previous video, I'll be talking about the commanding officers and also the military police, which is the MPs and the COs. So first, let's get this clear. So the officers that are in the JDF, so they're basically a representation of the Queen. So they represent the Queen. So you have to pay respect to the officers when you see them, and not paying respect to them will also have you charged or also get you in trouble. So in regards to paying respect, it's in regards to a salute. So you salute them any direction that they're walking from. Salute to the left, salute to the right, salute to the front. So it's in regards to paying customary because they're a representation of the Queen. So not paying respect to them is actually disrespecting the Queen. All right, so today I'm just gonna go through the ranks. So if you guys are going into the army as well, you guys will know what to look for. So I'll try to go over both the ones for the land forces as well as the one for the Coast Guard or Coast Guard equivalent. Yes. So and also I will include pictures so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So first, so for land forces you have an officer cadet, and for Coast Guard you have a midshipman. So the officer cadet and the midshipman both are when you're just starting out in training as an officer. So officers normally do their training overseas, or depending where exactly their course is overseas. So it might take you, let's say, 2 to 3 years to complete a course and such. And I guess once you're finished the course, you will be assigned your first PIF, which is for the land forces, which is a second lieutenant, and for Coast Guard it's sub lieutenant. And also, seeing that we're actually in the Caribbean, it's lieutenant, but overseas they use lieutenant. All right, so then next you have lieutenant, sorry, which is has a 2 PIF, and with the Coast Guard, I don't. And for the Coast Guard, you have, yes, lieutenant. So I will be showing you the picture so you can actually see. And then next, you have captain for the land forces, which has 3 PIFs, and also for Coast Guard, lieutenant as well. And then for land forces, you have major, and for Coast Guard, you have lieutenant commander. And then after that, for land forces, you have lieutenant colonel, which has a it's a crown. It's a crown and a PIF. Crown and a PIF. And then for Coast Guard, you have a commander. And then for land forces, the colonel has a crown and 2 PIFs. And for Coast Guard, you have captain. So the equivalent, so the rank equivalent to that colonel is captain. And for land forces, you have brigadier, which has a crown and 3 PIFs. And then for Coast Guard, you have commodore. Alright, so and also after you have major general, which has I think this is a sword and a stick, and 2 stars, which is equivalent to rear admiral for Coast Guard, as well as you can see in the picture. And then you have lieutenant general, which has the same sword, I think it's a stick, and 3 stars. And the equivalent to that in the Coast Guard is vice admiral. Alright, so most of these ranks, you might not see them very often on the base. If you're on the base, you might see like major, which is the crown, the captain, which is a 3 PIF, the lieutenant, which is 2 PIF. Sometimes you will see a colonel, or lieutenant colonel. In most cases, when I was at 1GR, my commanding officer was a major. So I only saw him like a couple times in regards to the soldier incident that killed himself and his wife. Yeah. So normally with them, they're actually, as I said, they're officers, so they're representation of the Queen. So I don't really know much in regards to how the officer thing goes because I was just a normal soldier. But one thing is that they are in charge of most of, you would say, a battalion or such. So you have them in charge of a battalion, like one. You have an officer in charge of a battalion or so, one GR and so. Because when I got arrested and I went on trial, the person that handed me down my charge or my sentence was actually a major. So, and normally what I know is your offices are normally very cold as well. They're always in AC. So in regards to the officers, those are the ranks. So you can apply for officer as well in the army if you're looking to, once you have the qualification like CAPE or degrees, and then you pass a selection stage as well and such. And also down to going to the MPs. So the MPs, which is the military police, these are the persons that enforce the military law. So you will see, you can tell a military police because they wear the badge on their, I think it's right hand, which shows MPR, the red beret that they wear on their head to symbolize that they're military police. You can normally see these military police if you go to Upper Camp, they're always at the gate, and you can see them at the guard room, and they're also at Red Fence. As stated before, JDF is like an independent country by itself. We have our own police system, so you can, if you get locked up, you will see the military police and such. So yeah, so I advise you not to get into any trouble or such, like me that was did get into trouble and was confined to my barracks, which is, you would call in the army CB, confined to barracks for 21 days and lost 5 days worth of pay. Not a good thing. So to me personally, that's the only time I run in with the military police. And also my training corporal in training was a military police and so on. So there is not much to say about the military police than the fact that they are the enforcers of the law up there, and they can actually walk around with their weapons on the camp as much as they feel loaded, because by right you should not be walking on the camp with a loaded magazine in your weapon. If you're walking with your weapon, I think they're the only ones that can actually do so, unless you have a license firearm that you keep on your person personally. But that's that. So I hope you guys learned something here from this video. It was requested by someone in the comments, so I'm just fulfilling one of their requests based on the knowledge that I know about both the officers and the military police as what I was taught in training. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Other videos are on the way in regards to other stuff, so stay tuned to that.